Hey, it's Yi. This is part two of the Ling of Wiberty developer commentary. Today I plan to give some actual development commentary instead of what I did last episode. Uh, so here we go. This is the Hyperion. This mod, I went through a lot of effort to give each new unit new upgrades. Uh, like the Narine gets the white lenses, which doubles the cover area, and the Tomback shields that give them 20 extra HP. The Demic gets a very funny upgrade, which lets it steal the shields of any Protoss unit or any unit with a shield. So they can steal from each other, or they can steal from the Cumbers, for example. And Shield Capacitor that makes them very, very bulky. They become basically immortals if you have that upgrade. Then the Comber has the copyright upgrade that makes them very fast to build, and the Muffle Tech that just makes them heal nearby units passively. It's very good if you don't have a lot of energy. Say you're making very bulky Combers. This makes it so they aren't an issue if they run out of energy. They can still heal. I think I'm gonna get this upgrade because last episode I said I was going to get the Firefat. They have a lot of chills in that mission. So yeah, here we go.
What's our general status now?
This is gonna be the Daraumer because I lied last episode. And Smash and Graph. Now the Daraumer, it's like a Marauder, but instead of being a fat anti-armor unit, it's a thin anti-armor unit. And it has an anti-air attack because you needed one of those, because else they are kind of useless. You don't get any at the start, but once you get one, I will showcase it. Okay, let's start this, because this game is hard, and I am not. Oh, where is the... and you get the Ling of Wiberty. The boy just loves the artifacts. He will always go to one if there's one in the mission, and you won't be able to control him. So starting out, I want to try to get this guy to get a lot of shields. I don't know if he can, but a Demic can never beat a Zealot because they have way too high DPS. But Zealot will take a long time before he can kill one Demic. So now come the Stalkers. Okay, so here are the Draumers. They have some ridiculous damage, but they aren't very bulky, and their missile is very slow. If you look at it, it fires and it takes a while for the thing to reach your target. So they aren't good if they don't have a front line, because they just get shredded into pieces. So that's why you get Demics with them, or some other bulky unit. They are basically cheap cannon fodder. They are cheap light infantry. They are around the same cost of an Arim, but they can get upgraded to be cheaper. They deal a little more damage than an Arim. They deal around the same damage as a Steam Marine versus Armored, and the same damage that a regular Marine versus non-armored. But since they have a higher base damage, they end up dealing very well versus any target with a lot of health. Oh no, I didn't prepare for this. Well, never mind, I prepared for this perfectly. Yeah, I prepared perfectly for this. So you see this Cumber? Now I can still shield and make a super Demic. And while that's going on, I'm gonna get the other unlock you get this mission, which is the Cruer. The Cruers are cute little guys. They act as a very good defensive tool. They don't deal a lot of damage, but they have a weapon that slows in an area. So they have a lot of utility. They can place bots that create an area where enemy loses range. So you can just, what's the word? You set them up and they can make small turrets. So you make an area where the enemies will go into melee, like a Hydra. And then you can just use the turrets to tank while the Narims fire from behind. And since there will be on their sandbot, the Narims will always outrange. You can get like 3 for free in this mission. Any mission you unlock a mercenary, you get them for free. I thought it was nice because since they are so weird, you won't be able to test them any other way. And it will be very weird, like buying a unit that you don't know what it does. Since mercenaries are such a big investment. And I also wanted to make them very utility focused. So they ended up like this little guy. It's named after one of my favorite chips from FPO. And I think they are very cute. So now I'm making the fattest demic ever, hopefully. And some macro, because macro is good. And I forgot to do that. I forgot. So yeah, what you can do is just let the demic get all the shields, like on this mission, and not in a lot, many more missions, because Protoss are very aggressive in general. So this is like the perfect mission to try this out. And see, this pylon has no shields, so we don't care about it. We're just gonna kill it. And hope the Zerg don't get the roamers. Yeah, you need to get more shields. So, and I'm just setting up. This is a race. This mission is a race versus the Zerg, so I need to start going a little bit faster. But it's fine. Once you get an army on this mission, you basically win. It's not really that hard. Okay. Now, right now, I'm gonna try to get like 3 more demics and 2 more Draumers, and she'll be good. Oh, he was turbo dancing. He was having some of this tea, baby, from the supply teapot. Okay. So yeah, this is the sandbot. Creates a little area that's not sand, but any enemy that gets inside here loses 3 range, which is versus Zerg only matters for the Hydra. But you can also get a Stormbot that does the same for Flyers, and Mutalisks are a big pain, so it's very useful to force them to get into your... Oh, the attack from the front. To get them into your turret's range, since you have Missile Turret, not Missile Turret. The Missile Turret deals AoE damage with the Hellpot missiles, I don't remember the name, but they don't deal single target damage. They have very low single target damage. So, oh, don't die. Okay. So you kind of need something to help them get into the Hydra range. Else they become kind of useless. No. I'm allergic. Don't kill. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Oh, you are gonna die. You get here. Okay. Now everyone out. Where's my super? There you go. Get them chills, baby. The saddest thing is once I got a 500 shield armor here and then lost it to the Archon. I didn't get the English. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
So yeah, now I just need to make a big army, and the mission is over. I think I can wait till they get like here and still win. But I already have a big enough army, so I'm just gonna go for it. I hope my boy doesn't die. Please, boy, don't die. Ah, I'm out of supply. It's okay. I'm gonna lose some anyways. Okay. So one issue is the roamers don't attack that fast. Oh no. You're in a bad place. Run. There you go. That's my boy.
Not enough energy.
Yeah, look. I almost won. Other thing is the little turrets can't be healed by the combers, but they are healed, they have a self-heal. I removed the healing from the combers because it made them, like, die. They just die without doing anything. Oh, crap, the Zerg are getting to the base. I need to rush this a bit. Okay, you can do it. Fuck. Okay, you can do it. Wait, don't group. Okay, you three can do it.
Yes, command.
I believe in you. Okay, there you go. The meat grinder only needed more meat. Okay. So, yeah. Other thing is, this mod has, I made it so some units are biological, some are mechanical. That's because I don't like the air versus ground upgrades. They are just, I don't know, they feel very limiting. So I decided I'm gonna separate the units into two types, the biological and the mechanical. The mechanicals are usually better at defense since they heal from combers, and they tend to have some gimmick ability that makes them like a little unwieldy to use, but like way more powerful while the ability is optimal to use. The biologicals are very good to attack move, very good in more attack move kind of game style, play style. Since they just are usually a bit bulkier. And there you go. See, the missile turret doing its job perfectly, no problem at all. I don't know if the gun turrets hit there actually. So biological units are way better at A moving than mechanical. Like if you just press F2A, you usually do it with biological, but demics are an exception because I needed something that's tanky. You get actually 3 tanky units, and the demics are the tankiest of the 3. They're like the biggest brother, but they are also like deal no fucking damage. So if you want to make demics, you need some damage support. So yeah, Demic armor is a very good early game combo, and the infantry in general is like very well made. I think it's what I made best in this mod. Also, they fire little corruptor shots because they are supposed to be carrying a living Zerg in their backpacks, you know, in the flamethrower thingy. That's why I used this model instead of something normal like a watercolor marine or, I don't know, Manx troopers. I decided to use the fire one, because they're like keeping a Zerg contained inside. Anyways, this mission is one easy peasy. The roamers are not even optimal here, honestly. They are very good versus Protoss. Here's the boy. Look, he just moves a lot. This used to crash the game. Like, if you won the mission, it crashed because the boy didn't stop moving. He was way too excited. I'm gonna lose. Oh, you die. You die. You need to die. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Now the boy is in the way. Boy! And that's everything. Yeah, this mission is very easy. I thought about buffing it, but honestly, like if you don't know how the mod works, this is a very confusing mod for some people. So I just made it. I thought the two first missions could be easy for people that are getting used to it, and this one you can play very fast if you know what you're doing. So it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna start doing the Hyperion stuff now at the end of the video instead of the start because it feels better. I don't know. I wanna start the video and just go into the map instead of reading stuff there. That way I can also read the tooltips that I wrote. Fun fact, I hate writing tooltips, so these are just my brain hemorrhage for writing one. I unlocked the mercenaries. Right now we have two. It's the canary and the crewer. The canary is useless, worthless, makes awful sounds when it dies, but it does give you detection and can be useful if you are a madman. While the crewer, well, the crewer is a very cute boy. It has infinite defense because you can make infinite amount of gun turrets. And yeah, this once I tried to write something more serious because I used to have a plot for this mod, but then I stopped having one, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, they are found in Monolith, and they are cute, so you get them. Very good FTL chip. That's all you need to know. And then we're gonna go to the armory, and I'm gonna ignore the sounds to read the tooltips because I love the tooltips I wrote. So the Cumber, ignore that. The Cumber has the copyright, which is this is the Manx speech. You know, the classic one. It just works. And we have the technology. Because I was watching a lot of that video, that guy saying, "Are you afraid of technology?" Wait, no, wait. You get it. The Narim gets this. This upgrade is one of my favorites. Like visually, it's sick. I don't. It was just an accident that it got that good of an animation, but I kept it. Kept it once I found it. And this is a Pokemon reference because you know you get white lenses at the Pokemon, and it's so expensive. And the Tombat Shield. If you get the Tombat Shield, you can use Narims to tank for your Daraumers, and that's a composition you can do. Pure light infantry. The Demic, only shooting stars break the mold because you need to be a shooting star to get a big Demic. I didn't get that big of that one that was so big. It got like 200 shields. It was okay. Shield capacitor, so this is almost necessary if you want to go into the mix because it's just that good. I will recommend it every time. And the Hungry Drainage, which they are coming. They are very good. This is a very strong upgrade. Lets you deal a lot more DPS with your Raumers. If you go into the Raumers, you just get this one and they become one of the strongest units in the game. And Kinetic Boost. They get 1 range, lose 10 life. You have the Auroras later that also give you extra range. So this lets you make the Raumers outrange almost all static defense, which I thought was very strong, so I made it a little expensive and give it a little bit of a drawback. Up next, I will be lying where I go to, so I will be going to get the Firefat instead of the Pier. And that is all. Have a nice day, enjoy your breakfast, and give me your bones. Goodbye.